Alright, hey y'all, it's Leland TV. I'm out here with another carp video. This time I'm doing another kayak carp video. I wasn't sure if I was going to do another one of these, but I think I kind of refined my gear a bit and made things a little bit easier on myself. And yeah, I'm going to give it a try. Essentially the name of the game is come out here, try to find carp in the shallows, which I've heard they are out here, and then find a good spot on the bank that I can pull over at and fish for them. And so yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna find out here or how it's gonna go. It may yield nothing, it may yield the biggest carp of my life. That's kind of the way that these things work. But it's a beautiful day and I wanted to give it a try, you know. The only way to do it is to chase your dreams. And my dream is to catch a carp on the Winooski River. So I'm just gonna see what the day will bring. Play it safe, be careful while I'm out here. And yeah, maybe I can find a good bank spot and some good carp. I'm gonna be mostly using boilies today, but I'll show you more of my gear once I land and find a good spot. But as you can see right now, I'm just kind of following the bank over, thinking that there might be some big carp that are kind of hanging out on the side here that I can spook and confirm their presence. But there should be carp going all the way up and down the whole bank here. I mean, as you can see, there's a couple little spots here. And yeah, I'm sure I'll find something good. So yeah, stay tuned. And yeah, thanks for joining me along the way here. All right, so I think I found my spot for the day, and it's literally the muddiest bank I've ever been on before. But you know, it could work. I was talking to some people across the bank that were bank fishing, and they said they caught a carp right around here. So it definitely looks pretty carpy to me. But yeah, I'm getting my setup out. I'm getting my chair ready here. Picked this up on Amazon, used. Yeah, just getting some feet on there so I don't sink down in the mud as badly. And yeah, just gonna give it a try. We'll see. You never know. It's one of those things where it's like you really never know until you try. So I'm excited to give it a shot. You know, that's how these things go. Maybe I'll get a little fire going or something. And yeah, you can see my setup is pretty portable. And yeah, I got my landing mat over there. Got the kayak up on the bank. Getting out of here is going to be a muddy mess, but that's fine. And yeah, it's basically the name of the game. Yeah, I like the spot though. I think this should work out pretty well. But it is muddy. Muddy, muddy, muddy. But yeah, wish me luck. And I'll let you know if I get anything or how the day goes. All right, so I'm all set up now. Basically, that's the setup right here. You can see I'm on the Winooski, just in this one little spot where it kind of narrows a little bit here. And yeah, I got the rod set with the bank stick. Real muddy spot. And yeah, baited up, launched out there. There's probably a bunch of snags out there. Who knows what's really out there, but I'm gonna give it a try. I got my little seating area right here. Got a good book to read. I got something to drink. I got a snack. And yeah, just gonna see how it goes. You know, I've never caught a carp on the Winooski, so I don't have high expectations. I know they're out here, but it's one of those things where it's like you can't expect too much. You just got to come out here and just have a good time of it. That's why I brought a book and why I brought, you know, drink and everything. But yeah, I mean, this is what you do, you know, just to see if it'll work or not. This looks like a very carpy type of area. The people said they caught one pretty recently, so we'll see. You know, they might be interested in the pack bait and the stuff that I threw. And yeah, we'll just give it a try, you know, and see how it goes. That's all you can really do. But yeah, I'll post back in a little bit. All right, well, that's a day on the Winooski. I ended up not getting anything, didn't have any bites, didn't see any fish, but it's really pretty out here, and I still had a good day. I got a lot of reading done. You know, it's days like these where you just like, yeah, it would be great to get a fish, but I'm also okay just coming out and reading and getting into nature. I got a good kayak ride getting back. And yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this into a video, but if I do, you know, it's out there. You know, it's like they're not all successful. Like, that's the thing. A lot of times with carp, it's perseverance. You know, you're out giving it a lot of time, and sometimes it just takes a long time before you get bites. You know, I've had days where it's taken 6 hours to get a fish. So, you know, the thing with carp fishing is it's such a vanity type of fishing, and you know, everybody just wants to get the biggest fish they possibly can. I think a lot of people forget, or they don't necessarily forget, but they skim over the fact that they're out in these like beautiful places like this, and they just skim over like the fact that they're out in nature for the whole day. It's like, oh, I didn't get you know, I could come at you guys and just say I didn't get anything, and that's that. But I mean, really, I got an entire day outside kayaking, and I got some sun, and I saw a bunch of wildlife, and that's what it's really all about. You know, it's not about all this junk, you know, about vanity. And I just think that's a good point. You know, I think other people need to pay attention to it sometimes. But I digress. I'm gonna get kayaking, and I'm gonna head back, and you know, it's been a good trip downriver. I'm about maybe half mile to a mile away, but it's a beautiful night to just be out here kayaking. So, all right, that's it for me. Take care.